Mr. Baker, you are up next to be followed by James Lees. Good evening. Welcome.
Thank you to the Mayor and City Council for being here. I have this simple Venn diagram with social justice, economic justice, and environmental justice all intersecting at sustainability. And up here in the corner, that's where the F-35s are. So I'm just going to show that to the crowd as well. The F-35s are not the sound of freedom. They are the sound of a $400 billion price tag, the sound of the military-industrial complex gaining more greedy power, the sound of your children suffering from cognitive impairment because of noise. If you want to hear the sound of freedom, listen to my voice and the voices of all Burlingtonians here tonight speaking with you. There is nothing unpatriotic about opposing the F-35s. We have a civil duty to protest injustices in our community. One Google search will map out every reason why the F-35 should never be based on our soil. I will spare you that effort and boredom and try to deconstruct arguments in favor of bringing Trump's favorite toy to our city. First, no one should ever worry about the military losing steam. We spend almost as much on our military as it costs to attend UVM. Joke. Thank you, thanks. The Vermont Air National Guard's mission is to protect the citizens of Vermont. Does a plane flying the borders of North Korea sound like it's trying to protect us or prepare us for nuclear war? They also contradict that mission by putting the citizens of Vermont and their pilots in grave danger. Another argument is that shouldn't these people close to the airport just move? Well, when the F-16s came here, Burlington accepted FAA grants to purchase and demolish 200 homes in South Burlington to mitigate the danger of that wing. I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to skip to the end. I am not alone when I assert that this council is reflecting Washington a bit more with each and every vote. Democracy seems to be dying here in Burlington, so I want the councilors here to tell us your version of democracy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your time is up. Appreciate it.
Ray Gonda to be followed by Trish O'Kane.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. My name is Ray Gonda. I am from South Burlington near the airport. Thank you. I'm a veteran of the Vietnam War who volunteered for service. It is because of individuals like myself that the reference to support for the troops was included on the original proposed ballot item. Burlington, as the owner of the airport, has a liability for damages done in surrounding communities, damages which have been well documented, well known by now, and which I will not recite here tonight. Burlington is subject to suit for those damages according to an opinion of the Vermont Supreme Court Justice. To date, Burlington has not stepped up to acknowledge and remedy those damages. Burlington gets the goodies while I and my neighbors pay the costs with no say in the matter whatsoever. To date, Burlington has avoided responsibility for those costs. On the contrary, Burlington has profited handsomely from the damage by acquiring free of charge title to many formerly private-owned properties around the airport in my community, paid for by the federal government through the FFA by my federal income taxes. Then I pay a second time in my Vermont income state taxes on the higher federal income taxes. And in addition to that, because of the lowered value of the grand list, I pay more taxes to compensate for that. So 3 times I pay for that. My own damage to my community. The original proposed ballot item signed by 789 Burlington voters and over 1,000 other Burlington residents is legally valid, not confusing, and not in the least misleading. The mayor, according to the Burlington City, on the charter, has duty and responsibility to see that the original as proposed ballot item is placed before the voters in March. And by the way, if you want to talk patriotism, every one of my brothers, 4 of them, and my father and myself have all volunteered and participated in every war from the First World War to the Vietnam War. Thank you.
Thank you.